What's up guys, EJ here, back with another video. This is going to be my DVD update for March 4th, 2012. Continuing on with movies that came out in years ending in 2 from my marathon that I'm currently watching. So I've got 9 films to show you. A little bit of adventure and some Hitchcock mostly, plus a Criterion. So let's get straight into it. So up first we have the 300 Spartans from 1962. Of course, if you've seen 300, you know the story about 300 Spartan soldiers at the Battle of Thermopylae, where they fought off the Persian army during the Hellenic Wars, and eventually the Greeks united to drive back the Persians from Greece. This is a old school telling of that story. If you like 300, I highly recommend this. It stars Ralph Richardson along with Richard Egan, and directed by Rudy Mate. The 300 Spartans. So up next we have The Black Swan with Tyrone Power and Maureen O'Hara from 1942. Love pirate movies, swashbuckling tales. Directed by Henry King, winner of Best Cinematography, Color Cinematography, because back in the day they used to have 2 categories, black and white and color cinematography. So yeah, good adventurous fun in this film. Similar to that, I also picked up The Crimson Pirate from 1952, starring Burt Lancaster. Directed by Robert Siodmak. I think that's how you say his last name. Don't quote me on that. He also directed The Killers, a really good film that's on Criterion, that's out of print, that I have to pick up as well. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get a hold of that. Great performance by Burt Lancaster, and a very colorful and fun film. Haven't seen it in a while though. Up next we have a more recent film that many of you may know, and that's Digstown from 1992, directed by Michael Ritchie, starring Louis Gossett Jr. and James Woods. Really good, really clever film about con men and boxing. If you have not seen this, I highly recommend it if you like your con movies. I remember when I saw this 15 years ago. I remember it being really good, and James Woods always great, along with Louis Gossett Jr. Highly recommend this. Okay, up next we have a Criterion, and it's Spy Number 102, and that's The Discreet Charm with the Bourgeoisie. Of course, directed by Luis Buñuel, his absurdist classic from 1972. This was a hard one to get because it's out of print and pretty pricey. I believe I paid over $40 for it, which is what most Criterions cost, but with deals and sales you can get them cheaper, obviously. But I've been wanting this one for a long time. Jesus, if you watch this, I'm sure you'll appreciate this. Okay, up next I picked up Frenzy from 1972. Of course, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, his second to last film. Really good crime film about a serial killer in England. It marked Hitchcock's return to filming in England after over 20 years in America. Starring John Finch and Alec McGowan. Really good film. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. It's not Hitchcock's best, but I really enjoy it. Okay, up next we have Ivanhoe from 1952, starring Robert Taylor and Liz Taylor. Directed by Richard Thorpe, based on the Sir Walter Scott classic set in medieval England during the time of Richard the Lionheart. I love adventure epics like these, and there's a great jousting scene in this film, and the siege on the castle is really good as well. Yeah, I just love these classic Hollywood films like this, big epic movie making. Okay, up next we have a musical, and that's The Music Man from 1962. I'm not a fan of these newer covers for these older films. Like the old cover was a lot classic looking, but a fun musical about a guy who goes to a small Midwestern town to form a boys band. It's much like That Thing You Do, the Tom Hanks movie from 96 or 97, which I've never been a fan of, to be honest, even though I love Tom Hanks. But The Music Man. And last but not least, another Hitchcock, and that is Saboteur from 1942, starring Robert Cummings and Priscilla Lane, set during World War II, about a sabotage in a war plant, and a man gets wrongfully accused of the crime, and has to sort of gets chased across America while he tries to clear his name. It was actually it says on the back that it was Hitchcock's first film in America with an all-American cast, so this, along with Frenzy, kind of bookends his time filming in America between the mid-40s and late 60s, I guess. So there you go. There's the 9 films. A lot of old school stuff from the 40s, 50s, and 60s, more or less. So let me know what you think. And next week will be my last update for O2 films, completing all the ones I want on my list, along with all the ones I already have. I just said already twice in a row. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.